is Roberto and this is Happy Travel Viajes. I am at Kathmandu Airport to embark on the biggest adventure of my life, the 3 passes of Everest. A real madness for those who love nature and the mountains. But first, it's time to fly to Lukla, the most dangerous airport in the world. I have to say that my flight is very quiet, thank God. But once it lands at 2,800 meters above sea level, when I see the planes take off back to the capital of Nepal, wow, it is a little scary. Now the hiking really begins. The first day is not the most demanding one, as the forecast is to complete about 7 kilometers. We take it easy, enjoy the first contact with the landscapes of the Himalayas, cross the first suspension bridges, and also spin the first prayer wheels. The big ones have to be given 3 turns. This is the second one, and we go for the third one. There it is. We continue until we reach Phakdin, where we will spend the first night. We will sleep at 2,600 meters, and let me introduce you to who is with me. Tim is from the US, and it's not his first time in Nepal or the Himalayas.
Absolutely not. My second visit to Nepal.
And the 2 times hiking?
Yes, both times trekking, enjoying the country of Nepal, its culture. So wonderful time, beautiful country, beautiful people, beautiful culture, beautiful mountains.
And Thakur is our guide from the company Nepal Trekking Experts, who knows the Everest area like it's his home.
I've done many times, more than 50 times in Everest trek.
In the description box, I write down for you a link to know perfectly my friends from Nepal Trekking Experts, the best hands to be in for an activity like this. As it's still early, I decide to walk a little further and I arrive at a tiny village where there is a school. The principal asks me if I want to sit. Of course I do. And I am even invited to attend one of the classes and help the teacher for a couple of hours. I can hardly believe it. Namaste! Namaste! So I suddenly find myself surrounded by children and doing math exercises. 9 minus 3.
6.
Perfect! What an ascending for the first day. Thank you for the opportunity to be here with you today. It's been a pleasure, my friend. Bye! Bye, kids! Bye! See you next time! Bye-bye! The second day starts very early in the morning, and although we are just starting, I get excited with almost every step I take in the Himalayas. These first 2 days take us from Lukla to Namche Bazaar, and it doesn't matter which route or goal we have, there is only one road to Namche that we all share. Hikers, climbers, locals, porters, or even donkeys and jacks. So we all share the narrow paths, and sometimes it's better to step aside and let those who go faster pass, especially if they have horns.
Madre mía, que casi me llevan por delante.
Pay attention to this point. Everyone is taking pictures here because it's where the official entrance to Sagarmatha National Park is located. That is, Everest National Park.
Continuamos con la aventura.
Very soon we find another important place, the Hillary Bridge. It's named after Edmund Hillary, who along with Sherpa Tenzing Norgay
Son las 2 primeras personas
are the first 2 people to set foot on top of the Everest. This was in 1953. From the bridge begins a very hard climb, but after about 40 minutes we arrived at a place I will never forget. Among the branches of trees still far away, I have in front of my eyes for the first time in my life the highest mountain in the world. I'm watching Everest. It's crazy, isn't it? I'm watching Everest! We continue to reach Namche Bazaar after a 7-hour stage. And by the way, remember that for an adventure like this, you need a great insurance covering high mountain rescue and helicopter transfer. I always go with IATI because they are simply the best, and besides, if you use the link that you have in the description box, you will receive a special discount for going on my part. If I were you, I would take advantage of it. Namche is the largest village in the Sagarmatha Park. It is located at almost 3,500 meters, and here we will sleep for 2 nights. After walking through it, I decide to climb a little higher to see the sunset over the Condé, a mountain that is 6,200 meters high. Quite a spectacle.
Looking back at
The third day is the first day of acclimatization. This means that we will sleep again in Namche, but we will not rest, not at all. We will keep on gaining altitude. We have to get used to the height and remember the law of the mountain: walk high and sleep low. After breakfast, we start climbing. It is a circular route of about 10 kilometers. Although it is always a great effort, today in the backpack we carry only the minimum. If normally it weighs about 12 kilos, now I don't carry more than 3. After an hour of ascent, we reach 3,800 meters, and after surrounding a small tea house, the Amadablan appears before us. It is considered one of the most beautiful mountains in the world. It measures 6,800 meters, and it's for sure amazing. And just behind that mountain is Everest! I'm on the verge of tears from emotion. I'm so happy that I can't help but do a silly little dance. Don't judge me, please. In fact, the summit on the left is Everest with 8,848 meters, but the one on the right is Lhotse with 8,516 meters. That is, I am next to two 8,000ers, first and fourth highest mountains on Earth. No doubt you would be dancing with me. At almost 4,000 meters, we pause for a milk tea while looking at Everest, Lhotse and Amadablan. With these views, I confess that it's the tastiest tea I've ever had. Going down, we pass through Kumjun in the Hidden Valley on our way back to Namche. There are so many emotions that it is difficult to explain them. It's only been 3 days of the 17 that make up this madness of the 3 passes, and apparently they have been the easiest and least spectacular. I get nervous just thinking about what's coming. Poof. If you want to see it, don't forget to subscribe, and if you have any questions, remember that you can use the comments box. See you in the next video. Agur!